somebody is driving and you're probably picking your child up from school or from their sitter or wherever, because it is later on in the evening. But I just see somebody, even when you're listening to this, you're either dropping them off to school or picking them up, and you're just over it. Like, I can feel you. Whew, you are a strong one. It takes a lot to break you, which is why they're doing what it is that they're doing, and you're going through so much. You have one of the richest spirits that are in existence on this plane as of right now. Don't let your circumstances, somebody is dropping their baby to school. Or you're like dropping your child off to their sitter. And you just had a rough morning. You had a rough morning, or you had a rough day. And like I said, if you're dropping them off to school or to their sitter, you had a rough morning or a rough night. If you are picking them up from school or their sitter, you had a rough day. Or you have a lot to do after you pick them up. You're trying to keep everything afloat. You're by yourself. You might be a single parent. Or you might be, dealing with somebody that's in the military. You feel like you don't have nobody to talk to. You don't do anything for yourself. And you're happy because your child is happy, and you're actually happy. It's not like, oh, you're just happy because your child is happy. No, you're happy too, but I think that they're getting older, and you are too, and you're at a point where you didn't think that stuff will be like this still. Like, you thought at some point something was going to give, but let me tell you. I'm not telling you to keep staying strong, because that would be redundant and that would be unnecessary, because that's already what you've been doing. I hate when people tell me that. Like, keep doing it, what it is that you're doing. Hello. This is why I'm upset, because I've already been doing what it is I've been doing and nothing has been working. But in my case, usually that takes a very, very long time to get there. And when I do get there, I promise you, like, the next day the situation is resolved. Or, it'll be fixed within a certain time period, close to the time where I basically lost my shit. Yeah, it looks like the father doesn't want to be in the child's life. I don't know why, or they're just not. I mean, obviously it's the same thing. Yeah, you're really, like, I just see somebody driving and it's a rainy, or it was raining, like the windshield is wet. Baby boy, baby girl, or both of them, or all of them are in the back, knocked. Because it's really early in the morning. And that's probably what it is. That's probably why I can't tell what time, if it's you dropping them up or picking them off, because it's that time frame where in the morning it's early and it's still dark outside, and late where it's dark outside, it's nighttime. You might work long hours. You might be in the medical field. You might pull a lot of extra shifts. But you're that one, and you get shit done. And that's why people be hating on you and throwing all of this extra work at you. But you're running out of patience. There is going to be an offer that is going to come to you through somebody, because I do see you have a counterpart here, but you won't get to see them or know them, lovey, if you're always working or in the house. This is what I'm saying. I think we all need a break. We just all need to just hop up and go on a vacation. Everybody just put down, if you're listening to this, whenever you're listening to this, your next destination or your desired destination, whichever one, where you want to go. Where are we going? That might help me decide where I need to go next because you are blowing your ancestors away. Like you have no idea. They are supporting you, and your child or your children, they're really strong. Like if you notice, they don't really get sick like that. Like and if they do, they just sleep it off, and maybe like a day or two later, they're back up and running. They're really strong, and the ancestors, your ancestors, are saying that they make sure that they keep them healthy because they want you to have less things to worry about, and so that way that doesn't disrupt the schedule. When somebody can't go to school, you got to find somebody that can watch them, or you have to take off from work. You want somebody that can utilize their mind, and they don't have to think like you, but they just have enough common sense where that allows you guys to be able to coexist. Let me see, I just saw something. Oh no, I lost it. Yeah, you guys are. Some of you guys are super patient about this, but you're on guard. So that's where the patience is coming from because it's like you're on guard. So you're not trying to let nobody come in quickly anyway. And then some of y'all are blowing y'all top. Please stop speeding and ripping up the road like that. It was raining. I'm not trying to tell you. I'm just saying this is what I see. You're already feeling how you're feeling on top of needing to get to where you need to go. Somebody's friend is gonna ask them out to go out, to hang out. You should go, you should do it. Yeah, your intuition has been telling you that there's gonna be new beginnings, new outcomes, like payouts, rewards. You probably listen to a lot of readings, or you have gotten readings like personals, and they're telling you so many different things that's going to happen. And of course you're like, okay, this has to be what's destined for me, because these people don't know each other and they're all saying the same thing, but it's coming. You just have to know that it's coming. It's like you're still questioning it, so that's why it's in question. It's cued. You know what I mean? It hasn't been processed because your order hasn't been placed. It hasn't been processed. It's just in the cart. Place your order. Someone's interested in you and they're super attractive and they think that you are hotness. Hotness. Smoking. All up and down the place. Family, life, blessings. They see you as a nurturer. They see like all of the greatest things that you could possibly find in all the corners of the world in you. And you're over here busy clocking in, as you should. Get your money, girl. Get your money. Or boy, this could be a woman too that has her eyes on you, but you're so fixated at work, and you're respected, and you take your job very seriously, and because you set the tone of that, you also come in giving respect, and you don't, treat women or sexualize women. You're not a womanizer, so you don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. You might have a bunch of sisters, aunties, cousins, women. You're very giving. But something needs to end. Something needs to end in order for a new beginning to begin, and I'm beginning to think it's about healing. You cannot hide what it is that you have to heal just because you think that you're getting more successful in life. That's not how it works. And you can't hide from being involved with people. You have to engage with people. And doesn't mean you have to be in a relationship. You know, go out, just mingle, just talk to people. Get back on your shit as you know who you are. And then you already know how motherfuckers give it up once you really pop out. Like, and you don't even be really giving that much, and you just be causing a ripple effect. Like, you already know what you want. Like I said, when you're ready to be that, you know how to be that. I know I mentioned it before. Yeah, your intuition, you're fighting it. You're fighting your intuition and what it's telling you so that way you can have the things that it is that you want to have. And because you're not really in an emotional state, I feel like you're also blocking your intuition. I mean, come on, intuition is an emotion. Because something is really trying to come in and your ancestors are trying to help you attain it very quickly. But it's not that you're walking away from it, but because it's coming in quickly and you're juggling so many other things and trying to make things pop out how it needs to pop out, and obviously trying to make sure that you have a roof over your head and that you can offer something in return to someone, and that you have the time and the availability, and you don't make the wrong mistake by pushing someone away because of the things that you've been through, and that you also don't give them too much, right? Where it may cause, you know, codependency. And so someone may end up coming in and taking a little bit too much, and you don't want to go back to where you probably have been before. But you also don't want no little lowballer anyway. You want somebody that's going to come in and give you an offer that equates what it is that you hold on the inside. And you also want them to be hella, hella sexy. You know what I mean? You don't feel like they need to have all of the money in the world, but if they can't give you a solid offer and they don't know how to make decisions in life as being a righteous person, not doing dumb shit where it's going to embarrass you or put your reputation at risk or your emotional state, mental state, physical state at risk, you're okay with that because you understand that money can come and go. But what you also understand is that whereas money can come and go, emotions and experiences and memories cannot. And if you're going to be building these memories that are coming up in the second part of your life, which is why you're looking to travel and get out more and do all of these things, you're not going to incorporate that in there because there's no need to. You know what I mean? I'm hearing, I'm not my grandmother, I'm not my mother, I'm not the woman before me, this is a new day. You know, and that's why I worked hard to get here, so that way I don't have to deal with certain things. And I get it and I respect it. At the same time, just make sure that you're not keeping yourself guarded and closed off, because when work and money and, I mean, travel, the world's always going to be there. But you get what I'm saying? Those things are going to need to be supplemented, right? And you're going to come to realize that that person that maybe you pushed away, that opportunity that you maybe pushed away, but you staying away from people and not really socializing because of your fear or your distaste for dealing with the shit that's out there, you're realistically gonna kind of cage yourself away from what could potentially set you free.